Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this high school basketball playoff video is brought to you by our friends at Naples Roof Company. And of course, all of our Long Beach Poly coverage this year is sponsored by Bryson. The watchful eye of the Jackrabbit in the Ron Palmer Pavilion has seen a lot this year, and tonight, Jonathan Jackrabbit's taking a look at a CIF Southern Section Division II quarterfinal between the host Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits and the visiting Murrieta Valley Nighthawks. And no, I don't mean the softball team. The Jackrabbits looking to punch their tickets to the semifinals, but these guys have got some kids who can shoot it. Fortunately for the Jackrabbits, they do too. Jonas Aware, can I kick it? Out to Austin Unebu for the three. Jackrabbits offense came out dialed in. Unebu aggressive. He had 9 points in the first quarter. And obviously we know what Giovanni Ruff can do. Always a good sign for Poly when he comes out aggressive and looking to get to the basket. Not a lot of teams that can stay in front of him. You see that double is late coming. No shot as Ruff gets to the rim. And one for the Dirty Dozen. Unebu also coming out playing physical in this first quarter. Kind of felt like the Jackrabbits took it to the Nighthawks a little bit. Made them work, gave up just 10 points in the first quarter. Ruff smooth in the midi as usual. And then on another kick out, this time it's Giovanni Ofebu who knocks it down. And then he's going to the rack for the layup. It's 20-10 Jackrabbits after one quarter. Felt like this might be an easy one like the first two rounds for Poly. But Jackrabbits defense still locked in. Ofebu happy to push it. Stop ball. He says, if you're not going to stop me, I'm going right to the rim. Another and one for Unebu. Jackrabbits great shot selection in the first half. Doing a good job of driving it. Only taking open threes and knocking them down when they did. But Aware on the bench with foul trouble and the Nighthawks working hard on the glass. You're going to see Ofebu doing a great job getting to his spot in the mid-range. And then to end the half, Uno for Trace. Just not a lot else you can say about this dude that we haven't said already. That three is going to keep Poly up 35-26 at halftime and negate a lot of the work that the Nighthawks did cutting away at that lead. But in the third quarter, basically just a highlight for the Nighthawks junior point guard Parker Stephan, an absolute baller. Went off for 13 points in the third quarter, scored all of his team's points in that quarter, and honestly is really the sole reason this became a game. He cut deep into that Poly lead, but the Jackrabbits have an Uno of their own. That's Ruff, the playmaker for Poly, with a big and one right there. Jackrabbits, they've progressed a lot as a team this year. If you saw that Losal game, they're doing a little bit better job breaking down the press now than they were at season start. It's going to be 47-39 Jackrabbits after three quarters. Poly coach Shelton Diggs imploring his team to finish, and a nice start to the fourth for Poly. I mean, if you're going to leave him open, 18 points for Ruff, the student section loving that one in the corner. But the Nighthawks stepped up. That's a big bucket, and then here's a huge shot by Stephan. Give Murrieta Valley a lot of credit. Would have been very easy to fold here in the fourth, and they did not. Ofebu, another huge three for the Jackrabbits. He had 16 points in this one. But the Nighthawks just looked comfortable deep all of a sudden. That's going to cut Poly's lead to 5 points. And with more than 3 minutes left, this is Poly's last field goal. Puts them up 57-50, but they're going to have to stretch that thing out. A bucket from Murrieta cuts into it. Poly with 5 missed free throws in the final 2 minutes. This is for the lead, 58-57. Jackrabbits get the stop as Ruff taking that defensive assignment personally. And then Ruff usually shoots about 110% from right there, but a rare paint miss for him in the midi. They're going to force the Nighthawks into another bad look, but it goes out of bounds to the visitors to set up what could have been the turning point of the game. They're going to be inbounding it baseline. Didn't get the looks they wanted, so they're going to inbound it into the backcourt. And the sophomore Jonas Aware, with great court awareness, senses, hey, I can go get that ball. Looks like this is a game-sealing steal, but it's a very swift whistle and a held ball call. Possession to Murrieta Valley. So they're going to get another look at this. The gym can't believe it. Very loud boos coming in. Defense knows that Steffens is not giving this ball up, and you're going to see 3 Jackrabbits converging as he drives. That ball does not get to the rim. Pauley secures the rebound. It's Mason Myers with 2.5 seconds left, but after 2 missed free throws, it's still just a 1-point game with 1.5 seconds remaining. You know they're looking to get it to Steffen. They do get it to him, but it's well wide, and winner by the fur of their fluffy tails, Jackrabbit Dinner. Pauley will host a semifinal on Friday against Corona Del Mar at 7 p.m. It has been such a wild season and playoffs for these Jackrabbits. They're celebrating with their student section, who is very loud and rowdy in this game. They win it 58-57 despite not making a bucket in the final 3:21 of this game. A huge win for Pauley. Like I said, they're hosting a semifinal on Friday. For coverage of that game and everything else Long Beach sports, you got to keep it right here.